You're listening to the Simplifiers podcast, where we take topics in business and in life and simplify them. Award-winning event producer and educator Mary Baird-Wilcock, CSCP, will help you break it all down, figure it out, and spark you to do the thing. It's time to simplify. Here's your host, mentor, and undercover superhero, Mary Baird-Wilcock.
Hello and welcome back to the Simplifiers podcast. Congratulations, you've caught on to what thousands around the world are realizing. When you simplify your work and life, you thrive. And on Fridays, we release a short bonus episode highlighting a super thought of the day. These mini episodes will help you spark new ideas, new ways of thinking, or simply challenge some old beliefs that you might have. And today, I want to talk about how to set life goals with simplicity. My conversation with Danielle LaPorte earlier this week really stirred something new in me, and I wanted to share it with you. Okay, so raise your hand if you feel like you're at a crossroads in your life right now. I mean, maybe you're feeling like your line of work really lacks meaning or purpose. You're chugging along, going through the motions, but you're not feeling like it really lights you up anymore. Or maybe you're feeling an inexplicable emptiness inside you that no food, drink, or buying more and more stuff can truly fill any longer. Or maybe that you feel like your life should, and I hate that word, but should be further along than you already are at this age. Life is slipping by and you're caught in the hamster wheel, attempting to catch up but getting nowhere fast. None of that feels good, eh? Not one bit. So how do we flip the script? How do we set life goals that bring about deep contentment and get your light shining bright once again? You know, I think it boils down to these three things: tapping into your inner senior wisdom, witnessing your weather, and remembering less is always more. So let's simplify that. Step 1, tap into your inner senior wisdom. Okay, so I turned 42 this week, and that number may seem totally insignificant to most people, but for me, I'm starting to realize I might be halfway done with my life this go around. I mean, geez, that is a real morbid thought, Mary. No, but really, 42-year-old Mary certainly knows a heck of a lot more than 22-year-old Mary, the one who is just getting her feet wet with her career post-college. And while Danielle and I spoke about our inner child work and how it's important to listen to your 8-year-old self to begin healing those past wounds, I'm also starting to wonder if my future self already sits inside me as well. I mean, could I tap into that? My inner senior self, as in the 82-year-old version of Mary, that wise, kind-hearted, warm, worldly version of you that's been through all of your life's trials and tribulations, past, present, and future. That loving voice that knows exactly how all of this is going to play out and is that calm, centered whisper in your heart that wants to lead you towards your core desired feelings and towards deep contentment and joy. What would she say to you right now in this moment? So here's my tip. It's time to ask her. Before you set a life goal or pursue a dream or quit that soul-sucking job, ask your 82-year-old self for a little bit of wisdom on this decision. Ask her this: is this goal the right one for me to pursue right now in this chapter of my life? Situate yourself somewhere where there are no distractions or any chance of interruptions. Maybe a park bench in the sunshine, or head to your happy place nearby, or even just brew up a green tea and take a walk with your inner senior. Ask her for wisdom and listen to how she guides you. Gain clarity here first before taking the leap. Step 2, witness your weather. Recently, I had the pleasure of studying and practicing movement under dancer and activist Katie Coe. In these dance classes, she talks a lot about witnessing your weather, which I translated as understanding the wave of emotions and feelings that blow in and out at a moment's notice. And boy howdy, my weather blows in fast and fierce sometimes. When you witness your weather, you're able to take a step back, watch it sweep in, acknowledge it, follow it, and see where it takes you next. That might translate in big sweeping leaps or the tiniest tinkle of movement from your fingers while dancing. But I also think this analogy translates beautifully when I'm crafting my own life goals. I mean, many times we fall into the trap of getting swept under by our big emotions, our sadness or stress, or feelings of utter overwhelm. The weather drenches us and we find ourselves slipping, losing hope, or worse, catastrophizing our current situation. Everything's a mess. This is useless. I'm useless. It'll never get better. Let's set it all on fire. Okay, or is that just me that has that voice? But what Katie recommends is this. Instead of falling down that rabbit hole of despair and personifying your identity on your constant changing waves of emotions, what if you simply witness your weather? And in essence, see what bubbles up in your state of fear and overwhelm. Or on the flip side, what bubbles up when you feel delicious joy and elation? Follow it, observe it, learn from it, go deeper, and then move on. So here's a tip. Set a 7-minute timer and jot down your ideas of what life goals you might want to pursue next. Once you've got them on paper, I want you to take 2 or 3 that really excite you and go deeper. What's the weather of emotions that are brewing when you start to visualize yourself working towards that goal? Is there a tornado of fear or a feeling of tumultuous storms that might come from the big change to your lifestyle or work schedule it'll require of you? Does it light you up or bring you that exciting, electric, fizzy feeling inside your belly, heart, or head? I want you to notice what comes up and jot down any visions you see when you dig deep. Tell me about your weather and decide accordingly on if this feels aligned and is a goal that you want to pursue right now in your life or not. If this soul work feels big and scary to you right now, give yourself a little grace and tenderness. And as Katie likes to say, when in doubt, breathe out. Step 3, remember less is always more. By now, you know that this is a core belief of mine and the entire team at the Simplifiers. More does not always equal better. More sometimes equals insanity, overwhelm, and unnecessary stress. So when you're setting life goals, keep it simple. Remember, if your attention is split in 10 ways simultaneously, rather than laser focusing in on 1 or 2, you're setting yourself up for failure. Think about it this way. By splitting your time, money, energy, and resources towards 10 things all at once, you know as well as I do that you are diluting your efforts and you'll likely receive subpar results back. So here's my tip here. Where can you simplify? What can you do less of? In the year ahead, I want you to set one goal or focus per month, just one. Make it bite-sized and singularly focused so you can take daily action towards it. I mean, maybe 1 month you focus on your health, and then another month you zoom in on your finances. Set it up as a 30 or 31-day challenge and make a game of it. Use the Wheel of Life self-assessment tool, which you can find in our show notes, as an inspiration point for figuring out your monthly themes, goals, and challenges provided by our friends over at the Start of Happiness. Here's a jumping off point for your 12 monthly themes. They could be business and career, finance and wealth, health and fitness, family, friends, romance, making a contribution to others and the world, personal growth, fun and recreation, your physical environment, spirituality, and self-image. So think about it. What new ideas are sparked by this prompt? And just one final whisper, just from me to you, dear friend, coming closer. The beauty of life is that you get to choose. I mean, you always have a choice, even when things seem particularly dim or dark. It will never be perfect, and it will most certainly always be messy. If you anchor this belief down first, you'll build in the grace that you're going to need to get you to where you want to go. Remember Danielle's wisdom from the desire map. How do you want to feel? These are your core desired feelings. Once those are set, what are you going to do in order to feel the way that you want to feel? I mean, it's as simple as that. So don't overcomplicate it, my friend. What you seek is totally within your reach. You can do this. I believe in you. It's time to simplify. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to get more of this awesome goodness coming to you automatically on Tuesdays and Fridays. Thank you so much for tuning in. And also big thanks to our undercover superheroes at the Simplifiers podcast that help us create these episodes for you each and every week. Susan Marie, our podcast editor, Jeffrey Lynn, our video editor, Leiden and Janine Yardley, our show notes editors, and Manminder Athwal, our blogger. Our advisory board includes Aubrey Nowitzki, Chris Justice, and George Mills. And I'm your host, Mary Baird-Wilcock. Thank you so much for listening and telling your peeps about us. And as always, friends, keep things simple.
Thanks for listening to the Simplifiers podcast. Find the show notes for this episode and all others at thesimplifierspodcast.com. Know someone in your life who needs to simplify? Be a hero and share our podcast with them. And we will see you here next time. As always, keep it simple.